Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a client that will represent the sign of Pisces. Now, first of all, thank you to my new client here, and second, thank you to all the viewers. If you are in this channel, it is because you're guided by your own spirit guides. May this give you certain advices that you're seeking, even though this is a personal reading. Okay. Prior to the recording, I call on to the universe with your personal information. It is to my highest respect to keep my clients private at all times, whether it is a ritual or spell or reading or consultation. Now, let I say that when it comes to predictions, certain predictions can and are allowed to change to an extent. Other predictions cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you and the people in question have to take in this earthly world. Okay? And also, when it comes to timing, if I give you any timing, certain predictions can come about during the time frame that I give you, or it can take within the next 3 to 4 months or even longer or sooner, according to your energy. If you adjust yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Now, angels of the universe of the heavens show me the truth and places. Let's get started. Thank you. I sense you're impatient, so please relax. Take a deep breath. Angels of the universe of the heavens. This is for my clients. Thank you. I will look at your energy and the person in question, but I also will look into what we've discussed prior to the reading. First spread will be for you. Now, I will, when I give you certain predictions, can and will be in reference to what we are seeking. But if there's anything else that comes or your spirit guides would like me to guide you to or predict for you, I will do so. Okay? Okay. Being that this is your spread, I see accomplishments here in your work environment. I see some dispute between you, another male, and another woman that it's coming up. It can be within the family environment for you. I know you're not seeking to know, but I'm letting you know ahead of time. And when that comes along, it is because when the argument comes in or the dispute, I need you to take a deep breath and just mellow down. There's no need for you to be arguing or escalate the argument or whatever it is, the discussion that you're having with these people. Okay? Because I feel that it will be to the point where you're going to say things that are hurtful, or they will do so. You are going to hear through someone about this person in question, about the Pisces. Okay? And that can be upsetting to you. You're probably going to hear, if you haven't heard already, that she may or may not be in a relationship elsewhere. I feel that it is not necessarily the whole truth of what you're hearing or looking at. It can be that she has started dating, but it also can be that the rumors or just to throw you off. You're thinking too much. Your mind is going all over the place here, constantly trying to overcome here the disappointments that you're having in reference to love. I do feel that there is another woman here in the picture. I feel that this person has feelings for you. You may have known or anticipate so. It is someone that is near and close to you. It's another female, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, someone arising, or it can be the person's energy as you perceive it or see it. Or even the energies that they take upon during the time that they're around you, okay? I do see the distance between you and the other pieces here. I feel that for the moment, the distance is required. We're going to see her spread next, but I feel that here you gave in the notion of forgiveness, or the notion of wanting to do more for whatever it is that you were feeling guilty. And it backfired on you because you did it to an extreme. You went to the extremes to have this person either forgive you or take you back, or to the extreme of feeling trapped and thinking it became an obsession to you. Now, this is how I sense this person towards you, but I also feel that deep down you kind of feel that you went to that point of over the borderline, okay? But we'll take a look at her more specifically in the next spread. You have something accomplished coming into your work environment, okay? I do feel that it's a good accomplishment that is coming in your work. But at the same time, you have some expenses coming in quite fast. It could be that your family is seeking some help or some type of need of help in monetary help, okay? Now, I'm not sure if you're trying to buy a property of some sort. It's telling me to hold off due to the fact that your negativity, the way you're feeling right now, it's kind of, when our love life suffers, it can take a toll in everything else, in all our aspects of our lives, work, environment, friends, family, you name it. So it just depends how your energy can be at that time, that it's affecting you more or less. But I feel that take one thing at a time is what I heard, okay? Okay, now let's look at the pieces and then we'll see direct her energy. The universe right ahead and show me the truth. The truth that is hidden to me. Just the universe the truth. Okay. Well, she seems to be making some job changes in a very short time here, probably in January through February. She's accomplishing a goal within work environment. She's fixing to be around quite of a crowd here is what I'm sensing. She still thinks of you. She still thinks of you. She still cares for you, as you do to her. But here's the thing. That I feel for her, she expected more out of this relationship between you and her. She felt that you were her it. She felt that there was going to be a marriage within this situation between both of you at one point. So you definitely disappointed her. But how you acted after the fact, what made it worse? I feel again that she feels that you were too obsessive, too controlling. You were just out of line in certain things, is what I heard. Now, you might say that's not true. Well, it's how you perceived her that made her think in that sense. It may not be true, but this is how she felt toward your actions. So you need to be patient and understand her way of thinking and feeling. Sometimes we say and do things to our loved ones when we intend in good intentions, but it turns out for our negative sides. Okay? She still does miss you. She still do care for you. I do feel, and I have to say, that there is another person in her environment who is very interested in her as well as she is in that male. Okay? But she struggles to trust, she struggles to date because she still has feelings for you, and because she still thinks of all these things that you and her shared. I do feel that there is a family member who still brings you up in the conversation, and she feels that she just can't trust you. Now, the things that she's done, for example, blocking and things like that, normally they do it because there could be other number of things, but normally it's either fear or because of wanting to just get over this pain and hurt. Okay? She has considered reaching out, but for some reason this has really, she's losing sleep over this. Sometimes she feels that you did certain things to show her and prove to her that you love her, and sometimes she feels that she should have given you another chance. So she's in and out of her emotions. She's contemplating yes or no, reaching out yes or no, and only because she still cares for you. She thinks you probably already moved on. Whatever it is that you told her of what you did in the relationship, she feels that you lied to her, that you were not honest with the truth, and you probably were not, to be honest. And I don't care. I will tell you this much, because normally when people get caught, they intend to neglect the truth and the whole truth. And so therefore people intend to say certain things just to soften the truth of what it is. And I feel that it helps at that time, but it hinders everything afterwards, including the relationship in time. Because just as men are intuitive, so are we. We can grasp quite clearly when we are being lied to. And we might not act on it then, but it eats on us, and then eventually we notice, we see these things. Okay? And this is what's causing her. The fact that you were not honest enough with her with the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And the fact that she feels that you will do it again, and she's contemplating very hard, very heavily, whether or not she should date someone else, because of the things that happen between both of you. And again, I do feel that there is another male in the picture. This person is very much interested in her, and she likes the person too. Not in love, but she likes this person quite a bit. It is what it is. It's the fact of life. When we are at a distance with someone else always there to take other people's places. Okay? Just as you. I mean, you have other women out there eyeing you and things like that, and I feel that you've been intimate with someone else after this fact. It is what it is. You are single. If you are separated and single, you are allowed to date and move on with your life. I get it. Please understand, I'm not judging you or the situation. I'm just explaining the energies of how I'm sensing this person here. Okay, so we will do the next spread for both of you, and I feel that I will do it mainly for her as well to continue this, and then we will see what we discussed, and then we will see what precisely will be, if any, ritual can or cannot be done. Okay, now I am sensing certain things here that can be done, but see, you have to understand that when I do rituals and spells, it's about us growing within ourselves, especially spiritually. We have to align ourselves to promise ourselves to have a positive change. It's not just about doing the ritual and the spell. It is about conquering our best self and for the love that we're seeking through that other person, spirit mainly. So you need to understand that. When we act upon certain things, we call upon certain energies, and therefore for me to succeed, I have to make sure that my clients precisely do what I ask, follow my directions to the T, and have the faith and the trust within yourself, our spirit guides, and the universe and me, in order to accomplish the goal that you're seeking. Okay, I always require that from the client, because for me to succeed, I have to understand and know that your spirit and you are willing to have this success. Okay, I'm sure that you've dabbled and talked to many others and done probably something else. And certain things of those natures, you need to be honest and open as well with me, because that can and will hinder the energies. So honesty is to my highest regards here. We need to have an open understanding with each other when we work with certain things. Okay, angels of the universe and the heavens, shower me with the truth and light me with the truth. Angels, shower me the truth and light me with the truth. Thank you. Okay. You need to be patient. I do not promise dates because it's unheard. You shouldn't trust someone that tells you, I will get them for you within 3 days, 3 weeks. You shouldn't, because nothing can be done in certain time frame. We can narrow close to the timing on predictions, but a lot of the times clients do change the energy. Your persistence, your anxiousness, your desperateness, it's negative energy. So when you work like that, you will definitely expand the energy of that person coming towards you. So we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to make sure that your energy is in a positive content. Who is this female that comes along here? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in your path. You have been and will be with this female intimately. Again, is what I hear. This could be the female that she believes and trusts and believe that you had a relationship with. Wow, she thinks you've been with more than one person, to be honest, and you probably will be before she comes back around. There will be some type of conversation in 2020 between you and her, okay? She will disclose a lot of things to your surprise. you will find that she misses you as well as you miss her. So you are enchanting her. You are calling her. And I think that sometimes you're going to the extremes. You need to be very cautious on that. Okay. I will say this. Do whatever it is you want to do now before she returns. If you are seeing someone, dating someone, meeting your needs, fine. But if you intend to do this again when she comes back, that will be on you, because you will switch the energy. I'm telling you now. I can bring these people back, but the fact is, and we discussed it again, that if you're not willing to change, the person can come back. But if the circumstances have not changed, the person will leave again and again and again. So we need to have that understanding within yourself. It is for your best interest always. I don't care. My clients come first. It is what it is. So I'm advising you for your best interest. Okay? You will have a turn back with this person in this year. We will succeed in that. But you will also have to understand that she's still not over the circumstances that have happened between you two. She's still thinking of this nonstop. She is having sleepless nights as well as you are. And it's causing her a lot of doubts. But love is still there between you two. It is. She just fears that you will cheat on her. She fears that you will mistreat her again. Now, whoever it is that you are seeing at this time, that it is what it is, most likely you will end up leaving that person at a distance, hoping and waiting for the return of the Pisces. Okay? Now, you see, I see this male around her, very close to her at all times. It's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising. You don't want to hear it, but it is what it is. I go based on what my predictions are telling me, what my guides are telling me. And normally when my clients open up to an extent, I value what they say. But it's sometimes we say certain things because it's what we want to believe to be, not the actual facts. And whatever you've been told before prior to me, whatever readers or what have not, it is them, to each his own. What I say, what I predict, what I see, what I feel, it is what it is, and it stands. Eventually you'll understand and see that it is very accurate. Sometimes too scary because they're too precise. Be careful here. There's a legal issue that is pending on your side. I'm not sure what legal issues is it or is coming up, or what contract is it that you need to sign. Read the dotted lines, read carefully, align yourself. What's the next step to these circumstances? Because I'm sensing that there's a mistrust in that situation or in that contract that is coming up here for you. There's a sense of betrayal, there's a sense of mistrust, and it's not just in love compartment here. It becomes with money as well, toward a family member is what I'm sensing. Now, I'm sensing that someone has or recently will be passed here in your family situation, and there's a conflict, could be because of will or money or something to that effect. And so they will be discussing certain things like that in this year for you. If it has not happened, I'm sorry, it will be in the year coming here. So be very wise to that. Be very patient if it's a family member that has or will pass on. Be very nurturing toward that person. What I'm sensing here is there's a difficult towards certain situation within your family. And you need to be, I know it will be devastating if it's a father figure or a mother figure here. Someone that is close and dear to you is what I'm sensing here. And so I feel that this also can take a toll in how you're feeling and how you're thinking and how you're acting. As a water sign, I understand you. I feel that one downfall can take a big toll on your life, on your perspective of how you see things. So be very wise, okay? When you're feeling down and under, I need you to lift up yourself again. I need you to go out there to nature, look at the universe, look at the sun, and understand that everything that happens in our lives is for a reason and purpose. It's for us to learn and for us to teach and be wise about it. Every lesson, the good or the bad, are lessons for us to grow within this earthly world, spiritually to the next. Okay? Be thankful for all the good and the bad. And let go of grudges, let go of hurt and pain in order to move forth to the next level in this life for you and for your loved ones as well, because your actions do affect the energies around to the closest and dearest to you, as it has with this Pisces. Okay, you are still young and you have a lot more to go, a lot more to learn, a lot more to understand within yourself and others. So you are now in a closed in a moment in time where you want to head, where you want to go, or where you want to stay. You understand that? So here we are, and I know you want to fight for this, and so be it. Believe it or not, when I tell my client, it is what it is. When it comes to love, there's no such thing as a fair game, and I truly believe that. When you truly feel that you are so connected bindingly with all your being with another person, but within that source, we need to understand that we're doing the best for us and for that person, to align ourselves, to be in that same space and time, and to grow spiritually together. When you feel that, then you will have a certain peace that will come within your temple, which is your body. And then you will ease, and then you align yourself to what the next step is. Okay? And I thank you for coming to me. For whatever reasons, your spirit guides guide you here. So we will do the best that we can. And when I say we, it is I, because I am the vessel, and the spirits in the universe to guide you where you best need it. Because there will be a time where you're going to feel confused and desperate in need. I feel you've had it on and off, on and off, on and off. But it's coming again. And that is a key point, that when you're hitting that desperate time, that desperate measure, you need to hold back, pull back, and divert your energy. Those are negative energies. Divert your energy to something more positive and more giving. Okay? Now, thank you, angels. Okay, let me see this. Normally the reading for today, it is with an X, and I will have to tell you and give you a time frame. It can be even within 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, even longer, because it will depend on how you are adjusting your energy, or shifting or changing, or completely just being stagnation. Okay? And you say, Emerson, they haven't shown me the truth, enlighten me the truth. Sometimes it also speaks of the past as well, when we predict. It can be your energies as you are. But now let me see something here. If you've tried something else on this young lady, please let me know. I feel that she wants this certain cycle to end within her. she's feeling tormented for some reason. It can be that she's having bad dreams. I'm not sure if you dabble within yourself or with someone. But if you have, be open and clear. And I'm telling you that now because this can take a toll on everything else that we should do or will do. But at the same time, her loneliness is taking her in different directions spiritually here. I feel that she's feeling haunted by something here. It's almost like at one point she thought the world was everything to her. We were all together is what I'm hearing her telling me. We were all perfect together with each other. I felt like my dreams were coming true finally, career-wise, and this was the man that I thought I was going to marry and have a life with. And all of a sudden my life crumbled in, and I knew it, I sensed it, and I don't believe the things, and I tried, but I just couldn't, and I couldn't. It's what I'm hearing from her. And I feel that because of how you led to do the things, you were constantly either nagging or constantly, what is it? Are you okay? What is it? Please forgive me. Look, listen, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And it's almost like you kept bringing it up and she just kept going at it. Both of you are very much in energies, okay? You're both Pisces. So that's a lot of water overflowing between you two. And so you, yes, you went to therapy and whatnot, but sometimes depends on the therapy that you just bring more things out in the open that are more hurtful. It is good to try at all times. I'm not knocking that, but I feel that because it was such hurtful pain, spiritually, therapy would have helped you. So hopefully in the future you will both come together, and if you like, I'll be more than happy to help both of you to heal from this energy. But in the meantime, I feel that we're going to have to do some type of forgiveness and reconciliation toward her and you. She's scared of returning, though she would like to. But she's afraid that you will cheat on her again. And I do feel that in her work environment, there is a man that is after her heart, very much so. Okay, angels of the universe of the heaven, show me the truth.